Going
big deal.
forward, the
Yes.
strides that have been made right now are
Yeah.
humongous. They're
Yeah.
huge. What do you see is likely going to be there in the future? I mean, given the trajectory that we are on right now,
Yeah.
what are some of the things that you're likely going to experience that you're not experiencing right now,
Yeah.
but you're hopeful
Yeah.
and you trust that they're going to happen?
So I definitely think you're going to see a lot more all-female shows.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think it's a lot of people might be a bit like, oh, just women the whole time. I'm telling you, it's such a laugh.
Yeah,
Now I
yeah.
have to say a lot of the audience is female, but also a lot of guys bring their girls for dates on for
Right.
comedy shows.
That's
'Cause I'm
something
like,
that's dope.
Listen, the people who laugh together, together.
Thank you very
Right?
much. You know.
So I think you're gonna see a lot more of that. Like going for a comedy night in Nairobi as part of your night out of things to do is gonna be. I'm predicting it's gonna be huge. We're gonna get lots of sponsorship.
Yeah.
We're gonna be flown all over the world.
Yes.
Let me tell you, I'm prophesying, or
You
as we
are.
call it, manifesting.
Please, from your lips to God's ears.
Amen.
And something very important.
Tell me.
There's probably somebody who's listening to us right now. They're like, I'm in my 20s. I feel like comedy is my cup of tea. That's
Yeah.
right. I mean, I want to do this. But the folks are like, that's a joke. You are a joke,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But then they're listening to you and they're like, I'm inspired by what you do. Okay.
Yeah.
What would be your word to them?
I would tell them, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really big on respecting the elders and giving them, an ear.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe they don't think you're funny. So wacha kujidanganya.
Yeah.
Right?
You're doing
but
good.
but I would also say then it's one of those things that there's no way to know
Yeah.
if you can do it or not do it except for doing it, right? If you're gonna learn how to drive into a car and drive, right?
have to.
If you're gonna learn how to swim,
Yes.
you can only watch so many YouTube videos. Eventually you're gonna have to get into the water.
You must.
100% the same thing. 100% the same thing for comedy.
Right.
And the gift for doing comedy is that the jury, the execution, everyone is the audience, and you get instant feedback.
Right.
So, which is, it's scary, but it's also the best thing. So that if they're like, I'm not so sure, but you try out stand-up comedy, come for an open night, open mic
Right.
night,
Yeah.
right? Get up there, do your 5 minutes, see. Audience will tell you if you're a great comic or not.
So we also have a lot of mentorships. You personally would
A
do
lot.
mentorships?
I would happily. I feel like mentorship is the weird thing, not because I wouldn't want to do it,
Yeah.
but because I feel like there's only so much your hand can be held, right?
Okay,
And sometimes
yes.
I feel like people hide behind mentorship. Oh, please mentor me. I'm like, no. We have open mics. I can tell you several of them that we have.
Right.
Punchline Comedy Club hosts for this weekend have
Yes.
one.
Yeah.
And they also have nights when they help you on Monday nights. They help you write your bits in case you
Mm.
need some work.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I'm not mentoring you. You just come and do it. That's
Yeah.
it. I'm not being tough, but it's that thing. And no one grows you faster than an audience.
I
a
love
live
that.
audience. Oh
I
my
love
goodness.
that.
Yeah.
You throw yourself in the deep water.
Yeah.
See how you're gonna,
Yeah.
crawl back
Exactly.
up.
Yeah. And here's the thing. No one then has a right to tell you you're a good comic. You're not a good comic. Because guess what? The
Yeah.
audience is the one that responded. A
Right.
room full of people told you you're great or you're not great. So you move on from there. So you don't have to wait for someone to like open doors for you.
Yeah.
You open your own doors. And I think that's very empowering. And I think especially for women, can I just say,
Yes.
because it is International Women's Month.
Yes,
I
it
think
is.
like we're always waiting for someone to be like, oh, Shaz said, or, she hasn't called me back or whatever. This is one of those fields, especially Nairobi. We're big enough and small enough that you can find somewhere to come and do comedy and let the audience tell you whether or not you're a good comic. So then there's no one
Absolutely.
that I don't have to wait for Muli
Yes.
to open the door for me to tell me,
Yes,
listen,
yes.
when I get on stage, if they love me, Muli
And
has to
otherwise-
put you on the show.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for
So
sure.
I would say
love
women
that.
do the thing.
I mean, let's add motivational speaker to the
Yes.
things that you do because, man, I could listen to you all day, every day because you're
Unanichocha,
absolutely.
baby.
I'm telling you the truth. It is the naked truth.
No, but it's true though.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is truth from my lived experience. So yeah.
Please, it's the gospel according to Shaz and Deritu. All right, let's do this now. Let's do your part